Do you like playing board games? I have something for you. So this is a roulette game. You have to visit the roulette.pusexcoda.in. I'll add it into the description. And first you have to give a table name, maybe like tab one, and maybe your name, and that is like Piyush for me. And yeah, Roulette is a very easy game. You just have to take a chip, place it somewhere, and this one actually does give you like what are all places it will cover, and then you just have to spin it, and here I lose. So it's a very easy game. Well, the thing is, I just wanted to show you a demo and probably for like some kind of architectural thing. I think like most of people are not interested in this for now. But yeah, like if you are interested, it's a WebSocket kind of thing. I have a backend written in Rust, which does have all the rules and all the board happening, like the all game important stuff is happening at the back end, and there's a front end which have the roulette game. You may ask me that, Piyush, it is just a single player game kind of thing. It is like a chip, and even the not the real money is involved. You could have written it in a WebAssembly, but yeah, I did it that way. Maybe in future, if I wish, I may just translate it into the Web3 thing and we could have a business out of it. But yeah, why no? Why to have a business out of an open source project? So the easiest thing is we have a WebSocket going on, and then we have a handler for all messages. You have messages. You can come up and check it. There is a judge system, and there are like a spinner time and things like that. Well, the cool part is actually the front end. I mean, like, there's not much to learn in the back end if you already know how to write some kind of logic and how the WebSocket is implemented. There is something cool in the front end if you might wish to know. I knew how this worked before only, before also, but I never had done it in like till today, like never had done it from scratch, I should say. So to make this game, usually when you have to make a game, you just need something that helps you like highlight things, move the chip, move the thing, which is much like a game engine, which you could say. But since it is not very much well featured, you don't have lots of things, you don't have lots of interactions, just basic interactions and the basic movements and drag drop kind of things. Some buttons are there, and those like text and things. So for that, you need a simple game engine, which I did implement, and it is not reusable later because I don't have much with it. But yeah, for now it does work, and in future, if you want, you may try to make it like something a library out of it. But yeah, or maybe I can, not sure if I get like lots of like on this video, or maybe someone wants me to make something out of it. Then surely I will. Otherwise, this project will be like something I have almost lost my interest because. It was quite a lots of thing I did. Then I left over it, and for like months I didn't touch it. So yesterday I did implement the WebSocket part. I had my logic for game. I had the game engine out of it, but yeah, that's the thing. So up here, you can see in the like in app.tsx, you are familiar with React. I hope. So in app.tsx, you have game screen. Game screen is the screen of the game. Well, that's a cool definition. So, what we have up here is we have use of hooks. Okay, fine. We have like a draw frame which calls window request animation frame. And the cool thing about this function is that whenever JavaScript, like whenever window renders a frame for the whole website, it will call this particular function, like this draw handle draw, and from here I'm just making a loop out of it, and I have a function which I took from arguments, which is the draw, where I'm passing the delta second, context, and screen context. Well, the draw function is up here, which is quite big to be honest. And if you are like into game development, you might already have guessed that what I would have done inside it. It's like a like this draw function is called again and again and again and again every frame which we can think. And up here I do have singleton for every actors, I should say. These are actors, probably they call it actor. So these are actors, and I do have like singleton for them. And then this, why to have singleton, why not have this instance on the global field? I could have done, but this singleton pattern does make thing quite easy, I should say. It does make quite easy. Like if suppose I do have to use everything here only, then it won't be a big issue. But if I have a wheel and wheel want to check something out of wallet, then probably it will need to uh, it need a dependency injection in that case. You guessed me. Like the wheels constructor should take instance of wallet, and then the things get a little bit clumsy. Well, if you use the singleton pattern, it's very simple, very organized. I can't say organized, because if I scale this up in the later future, it might be, not might, it will obviously be like difficult to trace what is going where. But yeah, the things work for now, and I'm very happy that it works. I did a scale till here, and I don't think it's a big scale, but yeah, it is enough for now. So I do have chips for tens, hundred, and those are like being drawn at different places. There are status, there is a central button, and there is a clear button and spin button and things like that. You can move the chip and everything. So like even for example, just look at one, let's look at one of the chips, like 10 chip. So we set the color, we set the position, like add button position, I should say, and then we just draw the chip 10. And the draw function, it does take the delta second. What is this delta second? Delta second is seconds, or the time spent during two frames. Why do we need it? Because suppose you are moving a character like from left to right, and you are doing it at a constant rate, then you never know like when the next frame will come. Maybe it will come between like uh, for example, like if I want to explain it, the best thing is like suppose you have a player and he have a speed, like he can like move 5 pixel in a second. Okay, I can move 5 pixel in a second, and like it should be a smooth movement. Like in a second kind of thing, he might have like move 5 pixel. Suppose if the screen renders before the frame, like he could have moved to the next pixel, like from zeroth pixel to first pixel, the frame got rendered. In that case of the, like in that case, he will have a inconsistent movement. Like sometimes the frame would be drawn, sometimes it won't be drawn at the time, sometimes it will be drawn earlier, sometimes it will. So to fix this movement, like to fix the exact distance it would have traveled in that time, you will have to like know how much time is actually spent, and then you have to like adjust its movement for that much of time. So that's what we are doing up here. I might have complicated the whole thing, but yeah, it's just simply the you are adjusting the distance based on how much time is spent for drawing the next frame. So there is the drag, there are the things like that. I mean, it's very simple for you if you know what is going on. But yeah, if it is first time you are looking at something at a game level, then yeah, you might feel overwhelmed with the things. I do have different chips which are already on bed being drawn. There's a moment, yeah, like I don't want to go very in depth because it is quite a lot of code which I wrote, and uh, it will take quite time to explain everything. But yeah, please come up and check this repository, learn something out of it because at the end of the day, it's all about learning. Anyways, thank you.